dropped the proceedings, and they tried a little used known proceeding, but politically, I look at the politics of it. I look at Snyder when the election with Whitmer was going on. There was some endorsements and communications and Mazarin and politics, Michigan politics, and Flint being used as a pawn. And so I'm appalled at President Whitmer and Dana Nessel and the strategy and attack they used. And Todd Flood, the special prosecutor, was doing a good job. And things were moving very well. So when I got the news this morning, it was kind of devastating. But at the same time, it was something I was suspicious of the whole time. Because I attended those proceedings, and I thought that they were moving very well, and they had progress. They should have just picked up from there, added what they needed to. They wasted a lot of time and money.
Have your constituents given their reactions yet?
I haven't talked to a lot of them yet. I'm just getting the news. I'm digesting it myself. I'm appalled. The Attorney General's office, Ahmad, prosecutor, Worthy. These are people who should know and should have the wherewithal to do the research. They got involved in something politically, and they used Flint, in my opinion, as a pawn. And they fumbled the ball, in my opinion, in both the criminal and the civil proceedings. And I'll just keep saying it over and over and over. They shouldn't have fired Todd Flood. They should have kept him and those proceedings going. And even in the civil proceedings, they didn't negotiate that right. So I'm just kind of let down with the state government, and I believe that, people were in cahoots with each other. Whether it was intentional or unintentional, they fumbled the ball, and they fumbled the ball big time. And they used Flint politically as a pawn when we were actually dealing with very, very serious criminal and civil proceedings. And I'm going to continue to talk about it. And I'm going to see what the residents say. I'm going to help explain it to the residents. I'm going to give my opinion of what should have been done. And I will question publicly the political intentions or unintentions of what has went on. I don't appreciate the residents of Flint and being used as a political pawn in people's political games.
I've only had a chance to read it very briefly, so is there any way to restart the criminal proceedings, or is it like stopped for now?
I don't know if the statute of limitations has ran out. I know we were close to some statute of limitations when they fired Todd Flood and started new proceedings. I thought they was going to do preliminary exams, and I didn't know they would use a, one-man type of grand jury. And I haven't read it yet myself, but when you read it, if I see things that a good lawyer should have seen, then I'll really be appalled. I'll lean more toward the political intention of stuff, because you have people supporting Snyder and working for Whitmer, some of the same people, Mazarin, and that's a name that comes to play. And when you look at the politics behind the scenes and the high profile that the water crisis had, and the millions that had already been spent, I'm very suspect as to why would you fire a man and proceed in a different direction, knowing that the risk was high.
Do you have anything else to add?
Yeah, let's wait and see what they do now. Let's wait and see if all statute of limitations is ran out. Let's see if they continue to pursue things the right way. Let's see if they go back and consult with these special prosecutors, Todd Flood and others who they got rid of. Let's see if they apologize and admit their mistake. I don't know if they can appeal to the federal court procedure, but I know the Supreme Court, from what I'm hearing, the decision is 6-0. And I mean, that's a resounding statement as to their criminal proceedings. And we were moving very well the way we were going. They came in politically campaigning, using Flint as a pawn, using the residents of Flint as a pawn in both criminal and civil proceedings. And I'm